What's up to YouTube? Nana D here for Toddler Tales Thursday. Hope everyone is doing well. This is going to be a rather short video as I'm trying to force my body to get back on a sleep schedule that's semi-decent. Way it's been lately, I haven't been getting to sleep till 4 or 5 o'clock, which wastes a good portion of the day away. If you happen to see warm breath come out of my mouth or see my breath in the air, that is because it is really cold. We have had, well, the last couple of mornings, Nana J has taken Tim Tim out to the bus, and it's been about 1 degree. For those of you that aren't from the United States, that's about 17.22 Celsius. So it has been very cold. And unfortunately, I just turned on the heater in here because we're having to cut down on electricity as much as possible because our electric bill ran about $590 last month due to all the cold weather we had. Okay. It is, this is going to be for Toddler Tuesday. It is currently, Toddler Thursday. It's currently Tuesday. I think the reason that they call it grandparenting is because it's grand. You can leave the grandchildren with the parents. That's why it's grandparenting. Not that it's all bad. As you saw in the last episode when we had our special guest, Gamer Girl, or Aubrey, walk in and curl up. Funny thing about that night is after I finished recording and put her down and said, okay, go get in bed, I noticed she was kind of walking a little funny. I looked down. She had one sock on and one sock off and was kind of just waddling real funny. There's moments like that, or like tonight, Bella was tired and put herself to bed. Unfortunately, she has no school tomorrow because it's an in-service day. So she's going to be up nice and early for Nana J. She's going to love that. Not. So it's not always all bad with the grandkids. There are moments that do make it memorable. But it definitely is more tiring and different from the first time around. I think I got extremely lucky the first time around, even though I was doing it by myself. My son is rather intelligent, so I didn't have to deal with a lot of bad with him. There were certain things, but definitely different when you get to be going on 50 and you have 3 of them you have to take care of. And it does leave you tired at times. Right now, the biggest thing is with Tim Tim. Now, interesting little tale, since we are in Toddler Tales, is the reason he got his nickname Tim Tim is because he never answered the first time you called him. Tim. 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 Actually, just joking, but that sounds like a good enough reason. Now, as I stated in last week's video, he is the slowest of the 3 because he actually is mentally challenged. He has moments that he does that I'm really proud of him. There'll be moments like helping his sisters, or sharing, or cleaning up on his own or helping out Nana Jay clean up or helping me clean up. I have a vitamin C drop, I do apologize, in my mouth. Trying to kick the sickness and keep it away. Keep it as far away from me as possible. But you know, so there are moments that are cute, but he definitely is I'd say the hardest of the three. Um, right now, it's not getting through to him. You can tell the boy the same thing 1,000 times and get ready for 1,001 and 1,002 and 1,003. To the point where you kind of have to take a drastic measure, and even that only works temporarily. Um, he doesn't like listening to Nana Jay most of the time. Most of the time she'll have to tell him 3 or 4 times to do something, or she'll have to the point that she's red-faced. Maybe it's because I'm more the authoritarian type individual. You're lucky if you get 2 out of me. I'll ask you twice to do something. 3rd time I'm getting up. You don't want me to get up. But even that hasn't been working, especially with school lately. He's been bossy. Which naturally comes from being the older brother, but now it's transitioned into the school. So the way they rate his school days is they have green, yellow, and red. The last green day he had up to this weekend was back in December, before Christmas. Everything had been pretty much half and half. Did okay part of the day, bossy the second half of the day. So I had to take drastic measures in hopes of getting through, because he wasn't listening. I mean, no matter what we said, no matter what we tried, I mean, we tried no snacks, no juice, threatened to take away his toys. Nothing was working. So his mom was here this past weekend, as I've mentioned, or this last weekend, as I had mentioned, and you know, of course, she was like, well, take the toys away. Well, no, that doesn't work. And then on top of that, there's going to be arguments because there's only Sissy's toys to play with. Why create a headache? So what I ended up doing is I ended up basically, he ended up sitting down for a day in a chair. Now, I made the comment, Jen still has the Christmas tree up here in February. So I took him, and I was kind of like, you like the Christmas tree? Like, yeah, I like the Christmas tree. I pulled out the chair, set it down facing the Christmas tree. I said, good, because that's what you're going to be looking at all weekend. Get in the chair, sit down. That's where you can be sitting all weekend. Tim, get in the chair and sit down. Now, of course, we didn't make him stay in there all weekend. I mean, I'll be told, I think maybe he was in it for 8 hours, maybe a little bit more. Because by the time I put him in it, they only had a couple hours till bedtime. And that wasn't, the first night wasn't so bad because it was like staring straight at it. I only had to tell him a couple times, look at the tree. And then the next day, by the time I got up, I was up for about an hour, maybe two, and then let him out of the chair. But the whole point was to get it, okay, you can't watch TV, you can't go play, you don't get your toys, you don't get away with. And there was another item on there which I really don't want to go into, but it had something to do with the bus, to the point to where we were told about it, and he could end up getting himself kicked off the bus for it if it were to continue. So this was to the point that we really needed to nip this in the bud. So did that. So that was basically to Saturday. And then, looked at him and said, okay, are you going to do this again? No. Are you going to start listening in school and following directions? Okay. I go, understand. You continue having a problem, you're going to be doing this again. It doesn't matter whether you're here or at your mom's, because mom was here. So he was pretty well behaved Sunday, pretty well behaved the rest of Saturday night. Monday got up, went to school. Now, mind you, today is Tuesday. I'm recording this on a Tuesday. Monday went to school. Perfect day. Perfect green day. Today, half and half. And that's, anyone that deals with children with disabilities can tell you that that's part of where the frustration comes in. Because no matter what you do, it's not going to last for long. In this case, about 24 hours. So that's been pretty much this week's Tales. Excuse me. The kids have a half a day tomorrow, or I should say, Belle has no school tomorrow because she usually doesn't go till the afternoon, and Timothy has a half day, and we still haven't heard any word whether or not they're going to be even going to school tomorrow. Was a little upset. The school came and had to go to school today. It was 1 degree outside and snow on the ground, with snow in the forecast. We're talking about the same school that earlier this year called off school because of the potential of snow. Yeah, now we have it, and kids didn't go. Their kids went today, which made no sense to Nana Jay and I. Kids will be going to their mothers this weekend. Nana Jay's kind of got a lot welling up. The kids have pushed about every button 2,567 times. Or she's ready for a break. Finn Moore, the oldest. Though Bella will do it from time to time. Belle does it time to time. She can either be real good or real bad. No, perfect tale for today. Happened tonight. On top of that, sometimes kids are characters, and they really showed their resemblance to the parents, or in this case to the grandparents, that definitely they're a member of the family tree. So I'm in the kitchen figuring out what we're going to have for dinner tonight, and Nana Jay comes in there and we're talking, and the kids are just running through the house. Now, first of all, why you would want to run through a house this small where you can't go anywhere quick anyway, or get, you can take 2 steps and be somewhere quick. But so they're running back and forth. And of course, this is being instigated by the oldest. And of course, next in line's right in it. And of course, Aubrey wants to be a part of something. And we have a rule in the house: walk. So I come out of the kitchen, go through the girls' room into the living room, and I'm like, I said, walk. And let's see if I can give you an idea of what Ms. Aubrey, gamer girl, did. Okay. So this is gamer girl. Don't mind my fuzzy slippers. So, not quite Hitlerish like that, or Third Reich like that, but just very accelerated steps, just kind of like. So, I'm like, you little. So her sister does something. They're on the couch, or the love seat, and don't have a couch. Don't have a lot of things, but so I'm playing around. We're still fixing dinner, and I'm playing around with Bella, who kept covering her face while brother and sister were going and horse playing with her, which they weren't supposed to be doing. So I go over to the love seat. Excuse me. I have to do my breath machine pretty soon. So she's got her face covered with the blanket, got her butt up in the air. So I walk over there and I start pulling back the blanket until her jeans are, her butt-covered jeans are right there. She's giggling. I can hear her giggling. Up comes the, just a quick tap tap, and not hard or anything like that. Just blanket comes flying off her. So she's like, I said, well, that's what happens when you put your butt in the air in my face. And I kid you not. Bella, or not Bella, Aubrey, the youngest one, hears this. So she gets on the couch, and the cushions are, they're normal size couch cushions. You know, or I should say, love seat cushions. And she puts her head in the exact middle of the cushion, all the way back against the back. Spreads her legs, so there's one on each end of the cushion, and just raises her butt in the air. All you see is diaper. And it's just like, you are your grandmother's granddaughter, smartass. So that was the exciting uh, Toddler Tales for today. Uh, Timothy, Tim Tim, uh, having problems getting steered now. It can be tough. Bell's done pretty good. She had a rough week the first week back to school because the teacher that she's had for the last almost 3 years is out for the next 6 weeks. Some sort of surgery, 6 to 8 weeks. Um, so going back to school, she had to automatically adjust to going back to a new teacher. And she adores her teacher. So, but she seems to have adjusted to that. Doesn't seem to be doing too bad with that, which was a good thing. I mean, it can be real hard when you have problems to adjust to new settings. And then, of course, uh, we had Aubrey and her sarcastic side. Um, she does things that you may not even see her do, and days later you'll be like, "Oh, Aubrey." Classic example, as I've stated before. Anyone that's watched these videos, we have no running water at this time until I can get it fixed, which I can't do until I get our car brakes fixed, which I can't do until a month from now, maybe longer. Can't do piping anyway until we have regular 40-hour or 40-degree days Fahrenheit, um, which I'd say are at least another month off. Thank you, Mr. Gopher, for that, by the way. Poxitani, I'm going to send you pills so you don't see your shadow. In case people are wondering, the Gopher's called Poxitani Phil. Yes, that was the name in the Groundhog movie, and that is actually his name. I'll take it from somebody that lived in Pennsylvania. By the way, congratulations, Eagles. If the Steelers couldn't get in there, I'm glad at least somebody represented the PA. Got another 5 to go though, 5 or 6 to go. So, but what was it? Tired. 11 o'clock. So, oh yeah, I have to wait till warm weather to put it because of the glue. So we've been doing, we have at any given time we have between 20 and 50 gallons of water in the house. That our daughter's boyfriend will bring over as we empty. We went out and bought a bunch of water and went through it. So today, it was yesterday, I was going to make coffee. And I saw something floating in a jug, and it was a Lego man, which of course went from the jug of water into the coffee pot receptacle, which made me had to get a pair of tongs to pick it out. She hadn't messed with them in days. She was sound asleep. She'd been taking a nap for about 2 hours, so it wasn't something she just did. But kids, sometimes you go, really? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end Toddler Tales tonight. The rant may be, rant and release Friday may be a little late. I was going to do it tonight, but as I said, I'm trying to get some sleep, and I still have a ton of homework to get done. And I'm going to go to bed in 52 minutes regardless. So I may record it tonight and then do the homework tomorrow. It's not going to be that major of an issue being late. Retro rewind the series I was going to do on old video games is not happening at this time. Got PS Now, so we could stream it. Can't stream when you're streaming a game. So that's going to be put off until I can get a video card for the PS3. Or video capture card. Other than that, I was going to do the Malibu chicken for our debut, or the chicken cordon bleu for our debut of What a Crock. Right now we have no transportation, so I can't get the ingredients. Either I'll tape tomorrow's, I'll either tape tomorrow's chicken dinner that I'm fixing, that I'm frying up. I'm doing pan-fried chicken. Or I'll wait until the kids are gone and figure something else out. Oh, crock pot chicken. I have a crock pot chicken recipe that takes 10 minutes to prepare in the morning, and then just a little bit of time at night, depending upon if you're feeding 2 or 4. I may end up having to go with one of those. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this now, so I can get it saved and archived appropriately. But anyway, have a wonderful week, and we will talk to you next week. And until then, everyone have a wonderful week to come, and may you have everything you deserve come your way.